What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This news just broke. It's about 3 a.m. West Coast when I'm recording this. I saw this about 10-15 minutes ago. This is actually going to be the first video for my channel. It wasn't supposed to start this way. I went to put in the SGC order. Actually, I had inputted it maybe an hour before I'm recording this, and I was contacting the team at SGC. I had a question about one of the particular cards that I was submitting. I just wanted to make sure it was something they could handle. So I hadn't gone through the payment process yet. Let me get on with it. You guys, look, I kind of dipped out of this several weeks ago because of everything going on with PSA and those price increases at that point. Then given the information that came out of PSA just yesterday, I was thinking, wow, I made a great decision. But there's a couple things that I want to get off my table, send to SGC. I feel for you guys who are out there trying to submit. Let me read what it says to you here. I'll zoom in on this as I go through it. You see here, updated 4/1. This is from Peter. Hello. As you all know, the demand for card grading is higher than it has ever been. Although it seemed totally unrealistic only a few years ago, the entire world has officially taken notice of the trading card explosion, and more have jumped into this hobby than anyone could have imagined. This growth has created many unbelievable opportunities, but it has certainly presented many challenges as well. After a roller coaster of a year in 2020, the SGC team is stronger than ever. In addition to our massive operational expansion, we kept our word about maintaining the quality of our grading. For those of you who haven't already heard, our turnaround time is now unbelievable right now. The question I always ask myself is, should it be? Is turning around an order of 8 Panini Prizm cards in 2 weeks really that impressive? Well, in this industry it is. That is what we have set out to change. The SGC way of doing things, providing the service that you deserve, is not threatened by the recent shutdown of our competitor. In fact, it emboldens everything we've been building towards, a better hobby for all of us. As the representative of our amazing team who has been through all of the struggles of rapid and exponential growth, I want to tip my cap to our competitor for making the hard decision that we were faced with back in October 2020. This hobby deserves better than what it has grown accustomed to, and at SGC, we believe that grading your cards should be just as fun as buying, selling, and collecting them. Although we've made it our mission to provide all SGC submitters with an enjoyable, fair, and timely grading experience, we simply are not ready to serve all of you yet. As I mentioned in my previous update, they give the link there, which was the previous price change. SGC refuses to compromise the service that we've worked so hard to provide. This means that we will not take in more cards than we are able to process. Over the last 24 hours, the number of cards submitted to SGC, which coincides with the PSA suspending all services except their 2 most expensive services, they have increased by over 500%. With that being said, effective immediately, SGC is increasing our base rate from $25 a card to $75 a card. We understand that this is a significant price hike, but is absolutely necessary due to the decision our competitor has made, putting this on PSA for some reason. Our team cares about how you're feeling, and we know that this means we would be pricing out a large group of cards. Please understand that this is temporary, and we will continue to build at an unmatched rate. Although I cannot pinpoint exactly when it will take place, SGC will be lowering our prices as soon as we feel we can effectively meet the demand. Until then, we will continue to grow this amazing team, expand our operation, and build our capacity higher and higher every day. For those of you who will be submitting cards to SGC in the near future, expect lightning fast turnaround times and the same fair and accurate grading that SGC has been providing for over 20 years. We appreciate all of you and will continue to grow sustainably with your satisfaction at the forefront. All right, everybody, there it is. As I said, I had an order that I was going to go ahead and get printed off. I wasn't probably going to get it in the mail until Saturday. It was just 12 cards. This one hit me like a ton of bricks. I went to take a look at it. I had the $25, and this will answer a lot of your questions. I saw a lot of questions about PSA. People were asking, oh, well, I've had my card in the system. I just haven't printed everything out and sent it off yet. Am I good? In this case, no, you're not good. This is effective immediately. I had cards at $25 per on the order just an hour ago. Look just now, and they are $75 a card now. No leeway whatsoever, just boom. No warning, just like PSA did, right? No announcements, nothing. At least with PSA, the first time around when they increased prices, everybody kind of knew about that and they slammed PSA when it went from 12 to 20 on the value modern, and the value ultra modern went from 20 to 25. Those individuals that had their order inputted into the system by the end of February could still mail their stuff in, and I fell under that category. But with SGC, there's nothing. So, and by nothing, I mean if you've mailed your order off, you're good. But there's no system like how PSA is, where if you've submitted it, paid, entered your credit card, but haven't mailed it, you're good. Here, if you mailed it, you're good for SGC. But if you're trying to go in right now and finish up an order that you previously were working on, then you're stuck. First reaction with what happened with PSA, I know there was a lot of buzz and talk yesterday on the YouTube community about, hey, okay, what are we doing now? Let's evolve. HGA, SGC, BGS, CGC, all of these other companies getting thrown out there. Gem. What do you do now? I know that this is just one hit, but this is what I was hearing, was everybody was like, okay, SGC, here I come. And I was even watching some individual videos from some content creators I hadn't watched in a while. And they were, oh, it's still possible to make money with SGC. And these videos were just put up a few days ago. Granted, those individuals could have never seen this coming. I'm sitting here like, I was almost like all the way out. Like I said, I pretty much dipped out. I had like one little toe left in the water. I was just trying to get that last order off to SGC, the 12 cards, and I was going to be done pretty much for 2021. I was just like, oh, okay, I can't deal with this for now. I'm just going to sit back and wait and see what happens. As I said, though, I feel bad for all of you out there because I know a lot of you were counting on going to SGC for something, right? Now, I'm not one that's going to sit here and sugarcoat things. A lot of people are like, oh, well, I get what PSA had to do. I'm totally on board. They had to do what they had to do to cancel all the service levels. Yeah, I get it from that perspective. But to me, it's also all about money. And the people at SGC have always struck me as, this may or may not be a popular opinion. Some of you may agree, some of you may disagree, but the people at SGC always struck me as, and we're talking about the customer service type people, a little less than, yeah, you know what I'm getting at. But then again, I'm submitting an order, and I've done past orders, but I had bad experiences last year, so that's kind of why my feeling is what it is. But this was going to be my last ever order with SGC, ever. And that was because of the experience I had last year with them. But as I said, I still needed to get things done with them regarding those last few cards. So hey, I missed the boat on that. A lot of you I know were probably getting some orders ready. Did anyone see this coming? That SGC is doing this, I'm going to take their word for it that prices are going to come back down. With PSA, I don't know that those price increases that they did where they, in essence, doubled everything are ever going to come back down. But to sit at $75 a card for a period of time, yeah, I don't know. That's a rough one for you guys to swallow. I don't know how long it's going to take them to catch up to that backlog. If they're talking about an increase of over 500%, I would imagine that it's probably going to be something that would take a month or two before it comes back. Again, I just wanted to put this video out there. It just broke. I mean, 3 a.m. is when I saw this, right about 2:50-ish. It might have happened a little bit before then, and I'm talking West Coast time AM. I wanted to put this video out there for everybody to see it and kind of let this thing digest. SGC, do you trust that the prices will come back down at some point? What are you guys going to do now? Good luck, everyone. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know where to go. Fingers crossed that SGC is a company of their word and that prices do come down after this passes and they do catch up on their backlog. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know what you think below. Whew. It's a rough one. It's been nonstop. It's been everything. It's been grading fees. It's been card prices with retail and hobby boxes. It's been supplies. It's been shipping. It's been everything. Fees on eBay and elsewhere. You guys, you're evolving like crazy to kind of try to keep things going. And your business is also business, right? You're in it to make money just like they are. A lot of you are just collectors, so maybe this doesn't hit you as hard. But it may hit you now because with this, there aren't going to be as many submissions to SGC. So supply and demand being what it is, right? I'm going to keep an eye on this and we'll see where this goes going forward. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.